Okay, guys, this is May the 26th, 2022, and I am going to try to do the. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this, but I have had so much trouble, guys, trying to get some new pictures of these energy weapons. Um, I mainly wanted to get some pictures of that new hole that I found outside in my front yard, but everywhere I put my camera, it seems like it, it gets knocked over. I think they're on to my camera, and I put it up on the post. I put it up on my birdhouse post, and it got knocked over. I put it on a block, and it got knocked over. And all the pictures are being deleted. Somehow they're able to delete the pictures from my camera. I mean, I even tried to hide the camera in the bushes, and they found it, knocked it over, and deleted all the pictures. So I'm having a hard time getting some new, updated photos. Um, because like I said, it looks like they're on to me, with the pictures, and also they're using my camera, the batteries in my camera to kind of to draw the energy. They're sucking the energy out of the batteries inside my camera, and then they're shooting it through my window. So they're using it against me. So I decided I'd just use my old pictures that I've had from like last year and some that I had at the beginning of this year. Now I have to admit I'm hesitant about showing these pictures at all because of the problems that I've had trying to upload them online. They keep getting deleted. They got deleted from my desktop. They literally deleted data from my desktop, and all these pictures that you're looking at, they got deleted from my desktop. But luckily, I had them backed up. Okay, but even the devices that I have them backed up on I've been having problems with those. So I put these back on my desktop. I'm going to try to just show y'all these pictures just straight from my desktop. Okay, I'm just going to open them up and tell y'all a little bit about them, because even though I'm hesitant to do this, I still think it's important that these pictures get out there, because this is proof. Okay, this is my proof of my directed energy weapons that are tormenting me day and night. This is the same weapons that I believe tortured my mom and my stepdad, who were they're both passed on now. They had the same symptoms of electronic harassment. But anyway, I'm going to just try to so if y'all just bear with me, I'm going to try to pull up each picture just straight from my desktop and tell y'all what they are. This one you're looking at right here, this is the directed energy weapon that hits me every night, okay? This one is coming out of that hole, that big hole that I showed y'all uh, in my other video I did. I showed a big gaping hole. This is the hole that this one comes out of. Now you can see, how low it is to the ground. You can tell that it's coming out of the ground, okay? Uh, it doesn't show the hole, but this hole for this is um, right back behind this beam of the beam of light, the tail of it. And as you can see, let me try to zoom in some. You can see in the center, there's where it's separated. You can see other orbs inside. You see the one at the top, which I explained in the other video, that it has the round disc at the top, and then you can see the other disc or orbs inside the beam, inside the light. Okay. This is the back of my bedroom. Now those things you see hanging down, that's a part of my wisteria tree that my wisteria that I haven't cut down yet or hadn't trimmed. But this one is headed in the direction of I have an outside uh, electrical outlet right here where it's headed. I have an outside electrical outlet that they plug into, and then once they plug into it, then they can move around your yard, and they can beam it through this window right here. See, I have a window right there. They beam it through that window. So any kind of electrical outlets or power source you have outside is what they connect to. But this is the one, and as you can see, this was taken last year in April. This is probably one of the more significant pictures that I've got of the actual weapon. Okay, This is the energy weapon. This is what it looks like. Like, again, you can see the orbs inside of it. These orbs, they spread out, okay? Once they hook into the power and they build up a power source inside, then they spread out and they move around your property. And I'm going to show you some pictures of that too. So y'all just bear with me. Okay, I'm going to close this one out. Hold on. Okay, now I'm going to try to show y'all this right here. I'm trying to zoom in on these. I'm trying to zoom in on them real close so y'all can see them, because some of them don't show up good. But this is what they look like when they come out of the hose. Now right underneath that is a big hole. It's not showing. You can't see the hole, but there's a hole there. I've got it covered up now. But this one is in the backyard next to my mom's bedroom where she slept. But as you can see how it's separated, how the orbs separate when they come out of the hole, they separate and then they kind of spread out around your property. They spread out and they look for a power source. Okay, you're mainly going to see these pictures. If you catch any pictures of them, you're probably going to see most of them around your outside power source. Your power pole. My power pole is to the left of this. I'm zoomed in here so y'all can see the picture good. But this is another photo of what they look like when they come out of the ground. Okay, they're orbs and they separate. All right, now I'm gonna close that one out. I'm gonna pull up the next picture. Oh my gosh, look at this, folks. Look at this. Let's see if I can get a good close-up of this one. This one, this is the daddy here. Look at this thing. This one is pointing at my power pole outside. Okay, and this is sucking energy from the power source at the pole, at my breaker box. It is sucking the energy, and then it once it gets built up, then it moves around. This thing can move around wherever it wants to around my property and hit me. This one is the one that's really blowing my son away, and some other people, look, they're just blown away by this one because it's so huge. Okay. And it's the light around it, is the light source that it puts off around it is so bright that you can't see how it's separated, but it's got segments in it. You can't see it right now. But you see how the light source that comes from these kind of lights up the trees and all behind it? It's a really bright light. Okay. Let me pull up the next picture. Okay. Now this one is up. Let me try to zoom in here on the orbs for you, because this is the orb. This is a picture of the orbs. This is what it looks like when they separate and the orbs move around the property. Now these things right here, this is just part of my wisteria again, my wisteria vine. You can see the orb. You can see how many orbs there are that are like spreading out and moving around the property. This was taken on February 16th of this year. That's what they look like. They spread out around your property, and these orbs, it seems like they can just move through any crack around your doors or around your windows, or they can go up under your siding, and it seems like they can get in just any crack or crevice that they want to, really. Okay, Let me pull up the next one. Looks like the one I just did. Okay, see. I must have two of these. Yeah, I've got two of these pictures, so I'm not going to show that second one. It's basically the same thing. Oh, and look at this. I don't know what this is right here. This looks like just big beams of light. That's it, we ain't figured this out. My son and I, we hadn't figured this out yet, but they seem to be targeting the power pole outside. I call this one Star Wars because it's just like something right out of a movie. Okay, we haven't figured that out yet. I do have one like this that shows the orbs inside of it. Let's see if I can find that one. Hold on. Oh, that had the orbs in it. Yeah, if you look close, right here, right down here, if you look close, like right down in this area, you can see the orbs inside these beams here. So there's a whole lot more to this stuff than just orbs. All right, now let me pick up the okay, on this one, you have to look really close to see this, but if you look in the lower right-hand corner, I'm going to try to get close. You can see the orbs. You can see the light coming out of the ground. Okay, there is a huge, right here where you see this little round orb right here, and then the beam of light coming from right here, there is a huge hole right there. A big hole. This is the one I found. This is actually behind my mother's bedroom where she slept. You can see the orb, and then you see here's one here. You see how it comes out of the ground, and then the beam of light, and then the orbs are in the center of the light. And the more they spread out, the more they separate and just move all over your property. And you see how the light just lights up the trees and all. Okay. Okay, and this one is actually a recent picture here. This is actually my bedroom. Um, this room right here that you see, this is like a little guest room, and this is where I sleep. Um, but you can see this one was taken on the 24th, so this is a recent picture that I just luckily got before they deleted the pictures on my camera. But you can see this huge, I hope y'all can see this huge orb over my bedroom. There's a right here, this huge orb here, and then there's an orb over this way, and then there's one right here. There's orbs. They're actually everywhere. They're surrounded the whole roof with orbs. And this, like I said, this is a recent picture. And what happened was I went out. I went out early on this night and got my camera because they had knocked it over. So they, but these were there were like two pictures I think that were still left on there. So this is two that they were not able to delete. Okay. Okay, and then I want to show you this one. This is another picture of orbs surrounding the roof of my bedroom. Um, you can see them uh, on top of the roof. Okay. Now I think that they surround the roof because they can beam the energy around the I guess up under the, I don't know, under the siding or and around the cracks, or maybe just they're beaming it through the attic. I don't know, but I want you guys to look at my roof and notice what my roof looks like and how flat it is there, because the next picture I'm going to show you something unusual. You can see that my roof it has a metal on it, but in this next picture there's something on the roof, and I still haven't figured out what that is yet. So I'm going to close this out. And then show y'all this. Okay, this was taken in February of this year. Okay, now this is the same roof. If you can see, I'm just going to show up this thing right here on the roof. This is the same end that I just showed y'all of my roof, but there's something blanketed. There's something that is like on the roof. There's something that's blanketed in that end of the roof there, and I have not yet figured out what that is. But that's not supposed to be there. Whatever that is, it looks like something has landed on the roof. That's what it looks like. On the corner of the roof. All right. And then I got one more picture to show y'all, and this one is really, really going to be exciting, or at least it was for me. Okay. This is one of the orbs. This is a picture of one of the orbs flying around. But what is really significant is what you see in the top right hand corner. It's some kind of UFO there. Okay, when I zoom out, let me zoom out. You can see it's got three little, it's a triangle shape, and it's got three little lights. This is out. This is what my camera picked up on April the 3rd of this year. And this is in the sky. And I know this is not showing a really good picture of it, but yeah. So not only did my night camera catch the directed energy weapons and the orbs and all, but it also caught a UFO. This thing, it shows up a lot better on my screen than it does on this, but it's a triangle shape with three lights. There's two lights on the bottom, and then there's one on the top. Okay, and that's it, folks. That's the pictures that I have that are the most significant. I have a lot more pictures that just have not I have not been able to make any sense out of. But these are the ones that are most significant, that really show the energy weapons and orbs and all around my property. So I'm pretty much bombarded with these things. So I'm going to keep trying to get pictures of these weapons and these orbs. I mean, they're doing everything in their power to stop me, but I'm going to keep trying. I'll figure out a way to fix my camera where they can't knock it over. But if I get more pictures, more photos, I will show you guys, okay? So right now, that's about it. So I love you guys, and thanks for watching.